All right, so what we gonna do now, man? I chopped it up with CL, and we're gonna start it back up at 8:30. And so what I'm gonna try to do, since we a little late anyway, is I'm gonna try to see if I can actually go live on Instagram as well. And okay, so oh, bet. Let's see. And give me 1 second. And I'm trying to see if I think I am live on Instagram, but I don't know if I got like an echo or something like that. So give me a second. And I'm tapping in a little early just to see, so and if I do got an echo, my apologies. Shout out to Out West, RTRB. Yo, tell me if I got a echo. Cause I'm getting ready to interview CL and we trying some new shit. Since you can go on live on Instagram, on YouTube, on everywhere, basically now. So I'm trying to see if that shit actually works. Y'all let me know. I need y'all help on this one. And let's see, are we live on YouTube? I think okay. The video has been removed. All good. So there is no echo. Yo, that's fucking fire. If that's the case, yo, that's that's really fucking fire. If that's the case, but for some reason, I'm not live on YouTube. Like, what we doing here? Okay, and y'all know I'm not good with the multitasking, so y'all got to fucking forgive me. Um, but yo, that's really dope in the event that is. And I don't know who's tapped in, but if you out there, let me know how I sound. Wherever you at, whatever you doing, let your boy know how I sound. And next we gonna work on these fucking phone calls. Uh, yo, okay, phone calls. Uh, okay, that actually sounded pretty good. We live on Facebook. We live on Instagram. Are we live on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know, but it's a possibility we might be in this motherfucker. Facebook. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, shit. This is some new shit that's about to go down. Yo, shout out to y'all. Yeah, so I went to my I got a burner account like everybody do on Instagram. So I went to check that out to see if this shit is working. And yeah, this shit is actually working. These niggas was not lying to me. So that's pretty fucking dope. And I think we gonna be able to do this. Oh wow. Look at that, man. And I'm just waiting on CL to tap in. I did talk to him. And yes, he hey yo, shit happens, so I'm not tripping. And as long as we ain't got no echoes, this is phenomenal. This may have turned out to work out way better than I anticipated. And now I just gotta see why we not live on YouTube. Cause we should be. Uh but hey, if that hold on. But hey, if that okay, yes. That echo was me listening to YouTube on my phone. So it actually has worked out the way it's supposed to so far. Keep your fingers crossed. And you know what? I'm just texting CL now. And we'll get him up here. And bam, you know what? We'll start the I'm gonna still do the intro just because, and I'm feeling good about shit now. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was down in the dumps and shit like that. Shit. Hey, what's up, Imani? What's going on, Queen? Yo, I see the Black Justice Initiative. I see everything. I see you shining out there. Just waiting on you to graduate. Because I'm gonna need your services in a minute. Yo. And let me give my man the proper introduction. We got the creator and proprietor of DigiWack. Oh, wait. Hold on. We gotta play the intro. My bad, bro. But I'm feeling good, man. Instagram is popping. It's working. We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. It's some new shit. And I went out and spent some bread on this Rodecaster Duo. It's my Christmas present to myself. So we're trying to upgrade and do some things for 2024. So let's play this intro and then we'll introduce the legend himself.
They want me to change, but I ain't changing. Nah, I remain the same.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. And as always, on the mighty Nerve DJs Radio Network. Y'all already know, man. We only rock with legends over this way, and today is absolutely no exception. We got the creator and proprietor of one of the biggest conglomerates in the history of mankind and beyond. It's aliens in Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, Mars, and whatever fucking planets we haven't even discovered yet, tapped in the Digiwax, all because of this man right here, CL. What's good, bro? How you doing?
Man, what's up, yo? What's up, Jobs? Happy to be here. Shout out to everybody, Intellectually Petty Radio. Yo, man, thank you for having me.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, man, I was hurt, bro. I was hurt.
About what?
I'm thinking like that. First off, I'm thinking, damn, this nigga just said fuck me.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. No.
Then I'm thinking, life was life, and I'm like, you know what, shit might have happened. I'm worried about you now.
Yeah. No, that's just A, I had a lot going on, but B, I did have to run out and get my child. It's just life stuff, But I am here now, and that's the bottom line. Sorry, anybody who I missed 7:00. That's my bad.
They'll be all right. They'll live. The world ain't gonna fall apart, bro.
I hope not.
Just my world did a little bit.
You funny. You got jokes. This gonna be one of these interviews.
Come on, bro. Like you in my atmosphere now, man. Yo, how long you been DJing, bro?
Man, it's funny. I started DJing, messing with the turntables when I was really, really, really young. Shout out to my grandmother, Aunt Veronica, my Uncle Junior. They the ones who had the parties. We had a lot of parties out in my grandma's house, and I remember having to go get De La Soul, a whole bunch of stuff, and I just sort of DJ'd that. Then I just started spinning off and on ever since, And the funny thing is, while I DJ, I don't consider myself a DJ. Mm-hmm. I've never put myself through the entire process of doing multiple parties and this and that, the third. I just like the records. I like the sound. I like playing what I like. I guess that's DJing too. But yeah, man, I think there's a criteria. There's a criteria. There definitely is. I meet someone on one criteria, and then on the other, I ain't gonna call myself like the super duper club turn up DJ like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do me.
Who's the super duper club turn up DJ?
I mean, you got people that just light it up, man. Shout out to my cousin Joe Ice. He just, that's his domain. He knows how to just control people. Sus One, and I mean, there's other kid. I look up to some. I was talking to DJ Webster about this one day. Like, yo, who do you like your favorite? My favorites are Starsky, Kid, Lovebug Starsky, Kid Capri, Brucey B, SNS. Hollywood, people that they almost rap and DJ and keep a style about it without effort. I mean, I know it's effort, but it's like it's very natural after a while. It just feels good. Elevate your vibe, your level, the whole shebang. And then shout out to all the other DJs. There's so many other dope ones, believe me. I mean, those are just some of the people that I admire.
Yo, I ever get the bread, man, I am absolutely going to have Kid Capri. Actually, my cousin is fucking dope, man. Been
Mm,
DJing for about 30 years, but Kid Capri, like I seen this nigga like just on live,
yeah.
and I'm at the crib sweating.
Tony Touch. Um, Shout out to Scratch. Shout out to
Yo, is Scratch a club DJ though, or is he just tricks?
man. I was at a joint, man. Ralph McDaniel did this joint in the city for it was a cool artist series that he was doing. And after it, Scratch started DJing, and it's a dope club. It's actually the Sony Music Hall. It's a really dope venue. Period. And he started spinning, and he was spinning. His he had people just stayed. DJ Scratch is underrated. He's so good that he's like Jordan. At a time, LeBron or Kobe, at a time, you're so good that people expect so much that they tend to forget how dope you really are. So he's effortless dope. Shout out to Scratch. I mean, and he can rock a party. Absolutely.
Like for me, there's like three different categories of DJs.
Mm,
There's like the trick DJ.
okay, we're
There,
gonna
there,
call him
there
a turntablist.
yeah, turntablist. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
It's all good.
There's the blend DJ, the house DJ. I mean the party DJ,
Yeah, okay.
and
Keep,
and then there's the DJ with the artist. Because that's a whole different ball game to be able to really rock a show with somebody.
I agree. Shout out to Sus One. He did that with Mariah. Shout out to all the tour DJs out there. That's a heck of a job. And not just be a tour DJ that plays for the artist, but that can, like you said, amplify a crowd or warm a crowd up for you right before you have that main event or that artist come on. That's a good look. Um, I do think there are a few more. I think there are a couple more. You still
Okay,
have the radio personality, the radio DJ, the DJ that
facts.
can turn the airwaves into like experience.
Is that a thing though now? Because everything is like a playlist.
That's a good. I definitely think you know what, it transferred. The energy is transferred. Yes, it's still a thing. Shout out to guys like Funk Flex. I think Funk Flex is one of the, if he has to be one of the greatest to be able to turn. I mean, to really connect with people through radio is a skill. Um, but it's opened up. So now people are doing radio, but they're also doing Twitch and they're live in front of you. And they're giving you even more experience, more, because that's still a form of radio as far as I'm concerned. It's
Okay.
broadcast, TV, radio, whatever you call it, but it's you're out there. And that's again, that to me, the broadcast DJ, the DJ that knows how to take, you know, that platform and make things feel great. And then you have and I'm gonna call them mixtape DJs still, but those are the mixtape DJs. Are the DJs that are like almost audiophiles that pick out records and make their own playlist or make records and make them. And that's the other one, the producer DJ. So the producer DJ is a super creator, and I feel like that's where we've been talking about this. Like that's where music has to excel even more. DJs have to create more music to balance the level of vibes, to balance this whole thing so that it doesn't get too far away from us. Because they got the DJ's the soul of the whole thing. They're,
That's
they're,
a
the-
tough one now.
they're the soul of the whole thing, man. You can't. The DJ provides the canvas to paint on.
You biased though,
Why?
because you're a DJ.
Well, you got lyrics, okay, no, but you also have. I mean, MCs are poets. They're no question about it. But to have it all, you sort of need. You sort of want all elements. But the DJ is a major. I mean, what's the energy? What's an event without a DJ, bro? Come on.
Uh, well, the fact that and the younger artists, I don't think put the the effort towards performing nor the respect.
The younger artists don't.
Yeah. And with
Okay.
doing that, that's phasing out some good DJs because these niggas just rapping over their tracks.
I'm saying that fair enough. That's happening. I agree with you. I'm also saying that so what? DJs, y'all become your own artist series again. You become the superstar that runs next to the artist that's rapping over their own tracks. You rap over your own tracks, or you make a new song, a new beat, a new rhythm, or whatever it may be to give your contribution back to the culture, even more than just playing a record. Make records again. You know.
Who you got in the background, man? I see Heavy D. I
Oh
see
yeah,
Ghostface.
we changed. I changed it up, man. Marvin's back there. Beanie Man. Shout out to Beanie Man. He was on the call yesterday. Tyrone Davis. Can I change my mind? Marvin Gaye, of course. Isley, Salt and Pepper, the remix for Tramp. Bunch of stuff. Tons of records, yo.
Why
Tons of
salt
records.
why
Tons
salt
of
and
the
pepper
records.
don't
The
get the
records. The records
respect?
go, dog. Huh?
Yo, why salt and pepper don't get the respect that they really deserve?
It's a good. I think it's who you ask, right? I think you and I will appreciate what they done. Um, I think there's a combination of that. There's so many people to respect that some people do get left out. Um, but I think the reason they're left out is because we don't include them. And I mean, I say we. These are our stories. These are our artists, our heroes, people who motivated us through their art at one point, and we're leaving it up to other people to sort of tell that story and magnify the story.
Yeah.
So it's we're supposed to say, you know what, Salt and Pepper, we want to do a documentary on y'all, and
Ooh.
we want to do a documentary on y'all, and we want to talk about it from the beginning, and we want to put it on whatever Netflix or HBO Max or and we want to re-release the music. Maybe we want to freaking put out the acapellas and let
That would be
young people
crazy.
do stuff
Yes.
and bug out and let's just do it. Let's do Salt and Pepper Day or week but that's us.
Herbie Lovebug don't get the credit he deserves either.
Absolutely not.
That nigga was killing the game early on.
I think that we're in this information, technology, content, experiential game right now. We have to create the story and tell the story of Herbie Lovebug. Truth be told, we got to, and it doesn't have to be one person. He should be honored over and over and over again from different, videographer artist views. His contribution. It's definitely not, but it's because we don't know. I was watching this thing on HBO Max. I forgot the name of it, but I was watching it. It was this story about a guy who murdered his wife in Boston and ended up blaming a black kid on for it. Of course, they go crazy up in Boston and harass the shit out of the black kids. And one of the kids, didn't end up going to jail, but they messed up his life anyway. It's just a whole crazy story. But I would have never known that story had it not been on
Yeah.
Max. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the HBO Max or whatever the case is. So it's up to us to tell stories and to do our job to preserve the culture. That's why I'm sort of like shifting into media anyway, because you get to do that. You get to interview people and talk to people and get the real story versus because you look back, man, a lot of stuff was like, I don't know, man. It's almost they try to make the culture look so away.
Our generation did a shitty job.
Well, yeah, we did. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not making excuses, but I'm saying that as time goes on, you learn and you get better. Because I'll be honest, I love the energy of the young. And I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm saying I love the next generation's energy. They're doing it for themselves. They're building businesses, making their own funnels for
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
They're not doing what a lot of us did. Hey, so and so, can I get a job? I'll do it for free. I'll wash dishes and this and that. And
Carry your crates.
we did it all to get on. And
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with that. But I love the way the new creators are just creating their own way. They're making their own fans. They don't need a middleman or somebody to validate you. You validate yourself and you keep it moving. And I think they're going to be the ones that's going to start to own and do a lot of big things because they're fearless and their personalities are fearless.
Yeah, but they don't care about the culture.
So, listen, we should not generalize.
Not okay. Yeah. I'm because matter of fact, I interviewed Courtney Bell. I don't know if you fuck with him, but please tap into that kid.
Okay.
Phenomenal MC out of Detroit, young cat.
Mm,
And he is talking some real shit. Like he had a street phase. He started finding himself
right.
and finding his place in the world and
Right.
talking about some real shit. So yeah, you're right. I don't want to generalize, but by and large, the bag is more important than the culture, by far.
Yeah, I think that if we could have got the bag when the coach if Tribe Called Quest or Buster or Treacherous Three, anybody, Ice T, if we would have had the tools they have today back then, I think they'd be getting the bag because I think they hit the mega boom of the culture also at a time, and if they could have retained 80% of the royalties, um, like people do now and more, we would have been talking a different game 30 years later, 40 years later. So I just think that you had some great minds in those times that made it and built things that left legacy. And I think that everybody can't be a superstar, but those that did what they did, we applaud them. But it's up to this new generation. It's up to us and a new generation, whoever's on this planet, to push forward together and individually. The culture because we have StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? We have Instagram. We have distribution. You have a way to connect with the world through this one platform or idea of the internet or and it's getting even crazier than that because decentralization is here too. The blockchain is here, which means you have now these platforms
Yeah.
that cannot be necessarily controlled or destroyed, which is even good and bad. But what I'm saying is that you have ways to connect with people, tell your story,
Yeah.
educate, learn, entertain, whatever else.
Yo, y'all do a good job on Wednesdays on your conference call. Um,
Thank you, man.
and shout out to Nerve DJs. There's on Tuesdays. Go fuck with us.
Shout out to
But
Nerve.
I don't feel that I have to like every song on y'all's. I don't feel that I gotta lie about like and I'm not saying that about any other, but with y'all specifically, it is more about how do you feel about this, and not how do you want to, how does the person who's on here, should they hear it? If I'm making sense.
Yeah, overselling stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh my god, I hate that shit, bro. I'm
yeah.
not good at lying.
Huh?
I'm not good at lying.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to be. That's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? Why? What? How's anybody winning if you telling somebody a lie? Nobody wins. So the truth is, I don't tell people who I'm playing. Neither does Raymond. Raymond T. It's sort of a thing where stop telling people. Just let the music, let the song sell itself.
He said something one time that I've been thinking about since.
Mm,
There was an artist, and I want to say it was a sister, and to say she was doing. I don't know if it was Spanish hip hop.
What's her name? She's so dope. Oh my god, I can't remember. I know her. She's right here, but right just because you. Oh my god,
But you remember that episode, right?
this is
You
a
remember that?
long time. This is a while ago.
It was a while ago.
Yes.
And he was concerned that she was culturally appropriating.
Well, wait a minute now. Which girl was this here?
This was matter of fact. I don't even know if it was it's probably like a month ago.
What?
And she was dope.
Okay, so you're thinking about the girl named Maxine Ashley. That might was a sample like a 70s song?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It,
yeah.
it, it was something. It was something like Borica. I don't even know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to be disrespectful. But it was Spanish flavored, and
Right.
that was a concern for him, which
Mm,
I thought was interesting
mm.
because is there a fair pushback from black folks? Are we wrong? Would I be wrong to say the same thing about, let's say, what's the old boy from Miami, Pitbull?
And
Who I fuck with. I think Pitbull is dope, by the way.
yeah, I'm
So
saying, is your question? Are you saying it was? So the question is,
am I allowed to have that pushback and say, well, is that cultural appropriation, or
no.
is hip hop too big to even think about that?
Yeah, yeah. I think intention is a lot.
Okay,
So if I'm intentionally trying to appropriate something,
okay,
then I can feel, I understand that. Like you're trying to make a mockery of a culture. That's something different. If people are making music with the attempt of just making a good song, you know, and they're sampling something or they're using something that's identified with another culture, if it's not disrespectful,
yeah,
I don't have a problem with it. Now I may not like it, but I'm not taking it in a way. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm not feeling it. But if you do it with that intention, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I
So
feel that.
that's how I see it.
Now I will tell you, I feel the way about Sexy Red.
Oh, let's get into it.
It's ridiculous. It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's too far. It's too much. It's disgusting, and it makes us all look bad. Am I just an old nigga?
Yes. You're just an old nigga. What can I tell you, man?
I want you to be honest with me.
Hey, listen, bro. I don't think nobody went from lying. Like I said, you are old nigga. It's all good. Look, man, hip hop has morphed into different places. We talk about it all the time on the call. Yes, you have things that suit the quote unquote underground. You have things that suit the quote unquote ratchet. You got shit that fits the quote unquote you know ops drill music. You got stuff that fits the you know the hip hop R&B. You got hip hop uh, in every direction. The cult is not what it used to be. It
So
has
you'd
expanded.
be okay, but with a rock band, bunch of white dudes talking about kill niggas.
No, who said that?
My point is that culturally, even with music, there's got to be a moral compass somewhere.
I do believe that. Yes,
How does she not go beyond morality?
because I'm. Hey, look. One thing you can't deny is audience. You can't deny because while you're not playing it, why are we talking about her? Because she's being played by a certain part of the culture that just she's one. And what I'm saying is that while it bothers the hell out of you, they may feel, or a person may feel that that could go the other way also. I don't like what you do. I feel like it should be about this or whatever the case is. My thing is that you have to advocate for your voice. Period. End of story. If you stand on something when it comes to art, then and that's just how you feel, then you stand on it. You know, me, I'm more of a person, and this is just strictly CL. Yo, let me see how that culture is connecting and why and where the trend is coming from.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, there are other artists that are gonna want to be like her, or whatever the case is. You know, others that are gonna come behind her. Um, I mean, it's already here.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. And my thing is, yeah, while we may not like it, it is what it is. I'm not saying you're sitting there playing, all day, but hey, she found an audience, man, and I cannot hate on it. People hated on Luke, right?
He was ridiculous. And I'm being a complete hypocrite because
No, no.
that's my generation and I love fucking Luke. But it was like, matter of fact, Dolores Tucker. I was watching a clip I made of her yesterday, and it was with her. I don't know if she was in front of Congress, but she was doing like a speech,
Mm,
sitting down, and she was talking about how the way that black women are being treated in music is going to have a horrible effect on us, and it's wrong, and we should stand up for it. And I've been on record saying, and I've asked people actually, was
yeah,
she right?
okay. She has a really good point, but what are you doing to solve it? Right?
Hmm.
That's the question. If you
Yeah,
want balance, then how are you contributing to the balance? Are you promoting, the record or the music? Are you galvanizing people to get behind something that you believe should stand next to or above it for whatever reason? It's easy to just talk, talk, talk. It's
yeah,
a whole nother thing to actually say, yo, here's a solution. This is how we're going to do it. Put into action and start to break another genre. That's where are you creating music that you feel should be that's quality that will grab attention of a certain group, um that can go the other way. you know Again, a large part of this is entertainment, and we just can't we can't forget that, because I'm saying that from I got two daughters. And I got to be completely honest with them all the time about the choices you make in life, but also, you know, know real from fake.
yeah,
This is entertainment. Know real from fake. Yes, you should know. I know your friends, y'all gonna play whatever at school. I did it too. You know what I mean? But I knew the difference when I got a chance to listen to John Henrik Clark talk, you know, Dr. Ben and other people. It connected with me different when I
mm,
listened to, you know, real reggae music, right? D Brown and the
See,
and
that's one thing I'm a little jealous of New York, and I hope my nigga don't hear this because I fucking don't want to hear his mouth about this shit. But the diversity of the music y'all had growing up.
mm,
I'm from Detroit, and I never met anybody Jamaican growing up at all. So that culture musically wasn't there. Wasn't a Spanish population nowhere in the greater Detroit area. So the diversity of the music wasn't there. Not to say we didn't have dope shit, because R&B like was killing the game. But now it's like, wow, I hear shit and it's like fucking alien shit. Where was I at? What happened? Why I didn't get this?
yeah. Well, I think shout out to New York for that, for the cultural diversity, and other cities. Um, the world's changing so fast, we got to think about the idea of we're getting smaller, we're getting closer.
Man.
This right here, all this social media, phones, computers, obviously, and we're able to travel a lot differently
Yeah.
from back then. We're able to move around. We're able to connect a lot better. So a lot of that's happening today, and I'm sure Detroit is a different place than it was back then. At the same time, you know, I respect everybody having their own flavor. I sort of miss it, and I'm not saying it still ain't there, but I can remember going to Detroit and hearing Detroit's version of what radio sounded like, how people dress, how women's hair was always done. I remember saying, "Yo, every chick's hair is fucking like yo, it's crazy. Every girl, every woman's hair is done, man. They all look good." Um, the soul of the city.
Yeah,
It's a Motown pride.
man.
You know, I miss the individuality of the cities. You go to Houston, they wasn't trying to hear none of that other stuff. We playing screw. They South South Central Cali, Southern Cali, that vibe. So Detroit's one of the cities that had, its legacy is,
Crazy.
oh my goodness.
Crazy. Yeah. And they still building it. But let me ask you this. Perfect albums. How many you just let's say your top 3 perfect albums. I don't care
Man,
what genre.
oh my goodness. Perfect albums, top 3. My God. This is a super question. Oh man, what can I say with this one, boy? There's so many good projects. Uh I'm gonna be Michael Jackson one.
Okay, which one though?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I, I'd like to say Off the Wall, but I'm gonna say Thriller.
I would have went Off the Wall, but I fucks with Thriller too.
Nah, Thriller with that Thriller. I popped so many tapes. Pause. Yo, scratched up the vinyl all crazy. Yo, I have to get like 10 copies of Thriller, bro. Yo, do you know how many copies of Thriller? Yo, you have to go. You play Thriller so much, you wore down the tape. It's crazy, yo.
Yo,
Mike was on another level with his.
that nigga was.
He was there. I think honorable mention is gonna be on the arm. I mean, there's so much music. So this is just thinking like what's hitting me in my mind and heart right now. But Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder is a damn near perfect album, man. Very you go through something listening to that. Hip hop wise, man, I'm like, man, there's some great albums. Uh
Doggy Style.
that was a damn good album.
It's a perfect album for me.
I'm gonna say so. It would be Nas for me, his first album, or and I gotta keep it real. Biggie, man, Biggie's second album to me was a double
Second
album.
one?
I loved it, man. I can't. I'm a Biggie's fan, but damn, man. All right, let's scratch that. I'll tell you, Tribe Called Quest. What you call it? Tribe Called Quest. Third album was damn near perfect. Second or third, Low End Theory or Midnight Marauders.
Actually, both.
That's what I'm saying. Those were like
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Like,
Ridiculous.
For my money, like classic wise, them and Outkast might have the most.
Outkast, man, that third album has some.
Oh, which one is the third album? Was that Equimini?
Equimini, man. Was it Equimini?
No.
No. Wait.
Southern Playlist was the first one.
Yep. AT Aliens, I think, was second.
Oh, one of them was the second and third. I can't remember which one it
Or
was.
Atlanteans or whatever. And then the third one was good too. I don't know if I'm gonna say they had that perfect album. They had some dope albums though. Dope albums, like incredible. So yeah, it's hip hop, R&B. R&B has a lot. So I just like, I'm just throwing out because I could also say, and I know ladies gonna get mad at me, but R. Kelly 12 Play is a fire album. I'm sorry. I know it's not the right thing to say, but we've got to keep it real. It was good music.
It's great music.
Yeah,
But I'm
man.
gonna act like that never happened.
All right. That didn't
But
happen.
however, that was a fucking fire album. We can't act like we went on.
Yo, I gotta keep it real. I'm just saying it. The joint was dope. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I'm not gonna
Oh,
do
wow,
nothing
we
like
got
that.
Jodeci shit. The first one was. You know the crazy part about Jodeci is like that their demo was half the first album.
Yeah, see, they came already ready. Shout out to the Devontae Swing and his production skills is through the roof.
Oh my
I don't know. Where is Devontae? Can you put out an APB on him? Jobs and find Devontae. What is he doing? Where's his
man.
beat? His beat pack pause must be crazy. His drums and all of that. His drums was like this. He's the guy who inspired Timbaland, I believe, or other way around, because whoever was doing them drum patterns. Well, I don't know if Tim was inspiring him. Whoever was doing those drum patterns,
Crazy.
it
That
wasn't.
that that whole Carolina, like I don't know what the fuck they was
Yeah,
doing down
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They got a
Cause the
lot.
Neptunes was retarded too, man. And
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
no
yes, yes.
disrespect to, yeah, but
I always put another producer named Knots from VA in there too. Knots
yeah,
beats were
fire.
so they got it, man. Yeah, so all right, so those are two, and then I'm gonna probably pick something from the reggae world, and there's just so many good albums, but I'm gonna go with damn, perfect album. If I could just ride and ride and ride and just listen. Jesus, I don't know. So many. You got D Brown, got so many. You got people will say Bob, but it's just so much. So yeah, I'm probably gonna say Barrington Levy, one of his albums is like
Okay,
pretty
now,
solid.
that's actually somebody I know.
Barrington Levy is another one that's a king
Yeah.
in reggae music, dance hall music, but reggae music. He's another one he's incredible. He's incredible.
Yo, okay, so MCs,
Hmm.
who you fucking with
Now is in today or like all time.
in your car? Like this period.
Oh shoot, man! Damn, who am I liking right now? That's bodying the raps. Uh, so for some reason, man, J. Cole features just can't. I'm hearing his verses on feet. It's like he's out to just dominate. One of my favorite. I got it, and I'm saying I know he's a bigger name, but I love Cole's MC and right now. He's just a
Yo, I can't remember this kid's name, but there's a young kid in Carolina.
mm,
Fire, but so it's like J. Cole's son, lyrically.
damn.
Oh my! And then when I remember this kid's name, fuck, it's not Emmanuel. No, no. When I remember his name, it's gonna be some wild shit. I'm gonna DM you. You don't check your shit, your DMs.
I don't. I'm sorry, man. I'm a text guy, man. I just like, how many ways are we gonna communicate? We got 1,001 ways. Like, what we gonna do, yo? I hit you on, the back end of freaking Discord. You didn't hit me back, yo. Damn. We all got too much shit. Like, I'm gonna start streamlining all of that shit. That shit's crazy, man. We got so many ways to contact: Telegram, Instagram, Facebook messages. It's a lot.
Oh, totally. I know I asked you a question, but yo, that Red Man
Mm.
episode y'all had.
Oh, dope. Yeah, shout out to Redman. Shout out to Redman. That's what I'm into people that bar up, man. Man, like freaking Fab bars up. You know what I mean? He had the new Ben's freestyle that came out. Ben's given sick.
Yo, but like Red Man is the nigga we all want to hang out with.
Yeah, he's just down to earth. He's just a real one.
Yeah,
He DJs, smokes, works out, talks stuff, messes with the ladies, like a big brother.
the
Just
fact the nigga quit smoking weed and didn't tell nobody.
and we gotta cut that clip and sort of put it out there. That was a big
Please, dude, that's a nigga. That's viral.
yeah, that's probably viral. Okay, facts. I'll get to that.
Hey, I'm over here like what?
Yeah, I know. He said a lot of stuff in that, man.
Yes.
It opened my eyes to a lot, man, in that everybody's just sort of, they just want their art to live, and they're just trying to figure it out. They just want their art to live, and they're just trying, and their new art, and they're just trying to figure it out. So, shout out to Redman. That was actually a fun one because he just. One thing I like about our call is that I guess for whatever reason, artists they feel safe. They sort of open up. I saw it when we did the Isley Brothers. I'm saying,
y'all did the Isley Brothers?
Yes, we did. And
Where was I at?
Where the hell were we? I don't know. We the Isley Brothers were on our Zoom for, I'm gonna say, at least 2 hours. I mean, they just went in, man. And, I mean, they went in. A lot of people want to talk. They want to speak. They have things to say. But everything can't be said in a 10-minute spot on a Good Morning America.
Right.
Everything can't be said in 30 minutes on, VH1.
Yeah.
If you ask questions, good open-ended questions, just sit back and let them go. Because they're gonna talk to you. They're gonna tell you everything, that you want to know, and they're gonna give you some valuable jewels. They're gonna give you some valuable guidance for free. It's not about no money. It's just about, this is my story, and these are some of the successes, some of the pitfalls.
I mean, you gotta think about how much music y'all have listened to, and I think that's the safe space. Is that they know they're in a cultural competent situation. Like, it's not just niggas that at the corner store asking you about a song or two. It's niggas that know your catalog maybe better than you know your catalog. And when you start doing that, and they're able to talk about, okay, well, I was in this key, and motherfuckers like, well, I thought it was this key. Yeah. It's a question that the average person is not going to even consider.
Shout out to Bionic for that, man. Bionic, Bionic is very talented and technical, and I love that about him because they call him Simon Cowell of our group. Well, that's because he's a he's on it. You know what I'm saying? He's
I don't like much shit.
Good.
But when I really like something,
yeah,
I really like that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because from week to week, I listen to a bunch of music, so do others, and we try to pick the best stuff to play. It's not easy because it's everything can't be hit, but sometimes people just put out songs and it is the whole week there's nothing like that stands out. And that's crazy because we're talking about how many songs they said are being uploaded to DSPs or aggregators, TuneCores and the DistroKids, CD Babies. They said it's something like, I think it's 200,000 a week.
Yo,
something crazy like that.
Yeah, can nobody listen to 200,000 fucking songs?
Not enough way in the world. So, we got to do more to like just create platforms where they can be heard.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. They said 85, 90% of the songs on DSPs have less than one play. Or they have less than one play or, something like that. And that's telling you it's a lot of content coming, and it ain't gonna stop because everybody is able to go get a microphone, plug it in, and begin. Everybody can go get 2 turntables.
It's even worse with this podcast and shit now.
That's what I'm trying. Listen, what you just said. You opened your call. You said, "Yo, I just got the new Rodecaster Duo." I heard you. I was like, "Oh, okay." That's podcasting equipment that's powerful enough to boost you anywhere in the world. Live.
I had to show that off a little bit. I couldn't put that in
Look at you using it now. Less than $500, I think.
there. 6. But
Okay, 600.
yes.
But I'm just saying, studios used to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars,
Man.
hundreds of thousands of dollars, and now they shrunk it down into a board with some plugins and shit, and you sound better.
And I can take this shit anywhere. Yeah. I've
So
been doing
that's
this shit for like 10 years, bro. Like when I started off, I was on fucking Blog Talk.
mm,
You know, and nobody was doing this shit. Niggas didn't even know what I was doing. You know,
mm.
you fucking idiot. You know, nobody care about that shit. Now it's like, bruh. Like now that I'm, you know, the last maybe year and a half, 2 years, I've actually like, I probably can make some money at this if I actually take it serious. But I got the resume now.
Yeah, so why don't you? Why don't you, do the once a week play my record, play your song for me, and we'll see. Maybe we will play it on intellectual petty radio.
Yeah,
Maybe
cause
we put it on the
I
Nerd
don't know if
DJs.
I'm gonna like enough of these songs.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe it's one. Maybe you're just a really hard critic, and people pay $5 to just submit a song. I feel like that's okay. They can play the song with you live right there.
I mean, we've talked about doing that. Me and my manager have talked about that, but I just really, really enjoy having dope ass conversations with
Yeah,
just different people.
and I think that's awesome. That's what we want, right? We want to have dope ass conversations with different people.
Yeah,
That's the goal. Um, and discover all these different, you know what I'm saying? Like, culturally dope things, like the music, you know, the I learned so much stuff about artists too through the call. I remember one girl was like, "Nah, I be cooking on the side." Like, word. I remember. I think somebody was doing farming at one point. Or something. Artists have all these other things going on. They ain't just sitting there doing one thing. They're doing a lot of different things.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's we're in a good space, man, and you got a head start. You got 10 years under your belt. Now it's time to just figure out the next level. And thank you today, because you told me about StreamYard, not just StreamYard, but the fact that it's adding more features and there's more automation with it.
Yeah,
I
because we
mean,
live on Instagram now.
shout out to Instagram. That's crazy.
No, fuck Instagram. They fucking slow. They should have been had this shit.
That's true. Hey, Jobs is right. Fuck y'all, Instagram. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't never gonna be shit. Y'all niggas ain't coming up with shit last year. Coming up with it now. Ain't doing shit. I'm with you, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm just, you know what, but this is the it's part of the reason that I really fuck with the conference calls, um, is just to learn. Like I sit
yeah,
back, like I'm no DJ, I'm not, but I've listened to music, especially hip hop. I've been around since the first fucking breakbeat. So, I have listened to the trends. I have listened to, like from Rakim to, matter of fact, if not now that we own it, Rakim has probably changed hip hop more so than any other person with vocal cords has. And
yeah.
that man, and speaking of hip hop, I seen the Scarface Tiny Desk clips of it.
Yo, I haven't. I've been seeing it everywhere, and I still haven't sat down and watched it.
No, I saw him perform live last year.
Okay. I thought you said you were saying. Well, go ahead. What happened?
Yo, this was hands down the best performance I've ever seen.
That's
It's
what's.
not close.
Yo, I.
It gets better. It gets
It's
better.
hard. Yeah, go ahead.
Cause after I'm on the stage, got pictures with the nigga. We get to sit and talk to this nigga, like right here in person for an hour and a half after the show. Like it was one of the most. That's one of the experiences, and I talk about it every time I get a chance to, because he was exactly who you think Scarface is
Mm.
on stage and off stage. And when I say the crowd control, like I said, I saw Redman and Method Man this summer in the fucking rain. I think I told the story when he was on there. Pouring rain for hours, nigga.
Mm.
We stood outside for hours to see these niggas, and they came on and gave a show like they were 18. It made me feel like hip hop will never die.
It won't.
Scarface was another one, bro. You
Mm.
talk about crowd control and the catalog to back it up, and then the stories behind the songs. The nigga is a fucking master at this shit.
I can't, no argument here. Uh, these guys and girls have been doing it. They invented it in their own way. That's one thing I love about hip hop. The true never bite. They invented their own way. They go their own way at it, and they believe in themselves to dare to be themselves, which is naturally different.
Yeah,
And those are our superstars. So Scarface is a pioneer. Did it through his own way. Shout out to his crew. They all dope. Um, but he did it his own way, man. And he's synonymous with the city because of that. Synonymous.
yeah.
So I think the younger artists, right, ego a lot of time on both sides, young and old, stops that torch passing sometimes.
Yeah.
It has a it can sometimes do that because artists should be, and I don't know, like I don't know if Scarface is doing a master class, but he should be
He should be.
showing people what he knows.
I mean, well, you know what? He is.
Okay.
He's just not charging you per se.
Okay. And I can respect that. Everything don't got to be about money.
Yeah.
You know, I
Like
think it should
we
be.
all got YouTube,
But
bro. Like
yeah, but
if you
I
pay,
think
look
you
that
should
up.
get paid though. I do think you should get paid because um, a lot of people would pay somebody else to tell them the same thing that was not an inventor. You know,
I can't tell you soul though.
mm,
Like you either got it or you don't.
that's a fact.
And there are some people that performers. Why? Let me ask you this: is there a concert you went to that you just felt like, man, it's just changed my view of music?
Of course, man. Recently I went to KRS-One show at SOBs, and KRS-One is somebody that teaches you while you're listening to him. And he spit a rhyme um, at this joint that made me deeply think about metaphysics, metaphysical. What's in you now? What's in you now? And that since that show, I've just been thinking like, dang, he's 100% right. That when you really want to break it down, the God is in you. You really want to break things down, um, and you have to shine your light within yourself to be the greatest.
Mm.
Can't wait for something in the sky. It's in here. Um, and it's a real statement. And I'm like, damn, that's the type of those are the type of things because a lot of stuff is so complex out here because it's made that way. The truth and the light and all of that stuff. But when people start to help you unlock those things, man, you get so much stronger. You can look at things a different way through a different lens. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean that's KRS-One, for sure. There have been other artists that have done the same thing though, they're different. They're like, they I'm not gonna say that artist, but I've been in some shows. I was like, yo, this show is incredible, beyond. So, uh, yeah, man, absolutely. Music is live shows are the bomb. Period. End of story.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I saw Bodie James last year too.
how was he?
Bodie was dope.
Detroit. You saw him in Detroit?
No, actually, I saw him in Cleveland.
Oh, he's on Cleveland.
Yeah, and like they got a spot here called the Grog Shop,
Okay.
which is like a really couple hundred people, maybe 500 max. Um, so when somebody an artist comes there, their core is showing up. So it's just a different energy, different feel. And yo, like I didn't know how well his songs would translate performance wise. Yeah, yeah,
Bodie James.
yeah. Very, very dope. And you know what I've really been listening to? Actually, I got him coming on the show next month. Royce. And I've been listening to trying to go through his catalog, but the allegory.
Bryce from
No, Royce the 5'9".
Royce. Royce the 5'9".
Yeah. Have you
Royce is
listened to
another beast MC, man. Detroit got killers, man. Um, isn't what's the name from Detroit? The kid that did the Will Smith joint.
oh Joyner Lucas?
Oh my goodness, MC. Well, I
No,
don't think
I
he's from
wanna say
Detroit.
no, I wanna say he's from Toronto.
Wow.
Now she was shows moving,
Yeah, in a second.
but like we gotta go on stage.
This is the life. You know what I mean?
Oh, trust me, I got 3 daughters, bro.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I got two right
Yeah.
behind you.
Oh my god, mine grown, and I had a granddaughter in high school, man.
Word. Congratulations, man.
Oh my god, man, it's a beautiful ugly. She called me today. Can you send me some money?
Oh, that sounds about right, Granddad. That's what's up.
Call your mama.
Ah,
Call her,
man,
baby.
you grandpa, man. Grandpas are different.
Yeah, man.
Grandpas complain about you and then do it anyway.
I think literally that's what happened. She's like, my mother forgot to give me my lunch money. Like, y'all niggas rich.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got money. I'm okay, but y'all got money. What do you call? Okay, okay. What you need?
It never ends, man. It will never end.
Yo, man, I must admit, man, this was even better than I anticipated. This was a beautiful conversation, bro.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Come on, man.
Just kicking it and doing what it do. I'm excited, man. 2024 is here
I don't
upon us.
think you realize how big a legend you are.
Hey, man, I appreciate everything, man. I really.
No, that's not me, nigga. That's other niggas. Like, oh, I post a flyer and I post some quote unquote name flyers. And Squadoosh, you. Oh shit! I had niggas texting me. What happened, bro? You not coming on?
Wow.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all. Yo.
No, not in a bad way though.
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
a testament to what you've built, man. Shout out to DigiWax too.
Thank
And
you.
when did DigiWax start, man?
1998. 1998.
Really?
Yes, 25 years ago.
Yo, why?
Yo, man, me and my old business partner, we were like, we just saw something, honestly. I knew that we could promote records from scratch. I was working at, shout out to Crave Records, Sony, and shout out to Cornerstone and all of these places I was working at, or interned, worked, whatever. But I learned how to build relationships with DJs organically.
Mm-hmm.
And we started to do cool things. And one thing, the bottom line was that we were like, I think we could make an artist a star from vinyl only. and we can cut out the middleman and go digital and create our own thing like vinyl, wax, wax digital, wax to digital, digiwax, and it just stuck. That's how it happened. And it was funny because we really didn't have a true. We knew we wanted to do distribution at some point, but we didn't have a true vision. For a while, we were just like, yo, we didn't have the money to build what we want, so we just got to figure it out. So we were like, yo, man, let's just do what we do. Let's do mixtapes. Let's get t-shirts. Let's just bug out and do stuff. And that actually worked out big time for us. That actually worked out big time because we just focused on the industry at the time. Didn't even realize we were building a brand with it. And before you know it, we had an artist that we liked, we believed in, and we started pushing the artist, and we launched a music service, and that happened. And the artist blew up, the music service blew up, and shout out to every DJ that jumps on, man. I think we want to probably, I don't know how many other free record pools there are. But we are a free record pool for DJs. Shout out to
I think your daughter is telling you time's up, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, no doubt. It's all good. I can go on forever, man. But shout out to everybody. Yo, thank you, Jobs, for having me, man. It was all hey, I appreciate it though. I really do, man. And yeah, man, Digiwax still here. Can't wait, man. We're trying.
Yeah, do you want hot chocolate?
Sure. Thank you. This is life, man. This is life, man. Yo. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you have no idea, bro, how worse it gets.
It's gonna be terrible, huh? Love her to death. But man, what can I say, man? I'm trying to get my little, Digiwax little pitch in and whatnot. Forget all of that. What you doing, man?
I don't care if that's paid our bills. I don't want to hear that shit.
And I can't be back. I got to spend time. Shout out to my other daughter, Gia. She scored her first basket in basketball today. I'm so proud. I missed it, but I love you. That's what's up.
Yo, while we at it, shout out to my granddaughter Nola. She had her first performance today.
Nice.
And she was on beat, on rhythm. She was with the shits. Shout out to you, sweetie.
Nice, man.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you go do what you gotta do, man, because I understand completely. Yo, this has been an honor and a privilege to say the least. And whenever, bro, I don't know what I can possibly do for you, but let me know if there's anything I can do. And I'll be on there next week.
Hey, man.
I think I'm off Wednesday. I'm not sure.
Well, come on. We'd love to have you on, and thank you for having me again. And peace and love, everybody.
No doubt, man. Have a good one, bro.
All right, yo. Happy holidays.
Same to you.
Peace.
Yo, that's fucking dope, man. Well worth the wait. And so for those of you who tapped in earlier and CL was not there, fuck you. CL came through and it was great. So, anyway, on that note, man, I'm about to get out of here. This is Jobs. This has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Oh, and by the way, this is the first time that I went live on Instagram and YouTube and Nerve DJs Radio. Shout out to the whole team over there. Shout out to the triple OG, DJ Johnny O. Shout out to T-Rex. Shout out to Big Hef, Squirt, the whole nine. And we went live on Facebook, 2 Facebook channels. So yeah, this was some historic shit, Anyway, I'm out of here. You already know, man. Have a dope ass day.